Tyler Pugliese. Hi, Sed and Pat. Longtime Jackal, first time dealing damage to you. Mm-hmm. My question for Cedric is about coverage. What advice would you give to people starting to commentate matches of Magic the Gathering? What are important skills to hone, and what are some unexpected insights you can offer? That's the first question. Okay, first things first, know your shit. You need to know what all the cards do and how they interact with one another, because you're the expert in the booth. And if you don't know how the cards work, and you have to be like, oh, I'm not really sure exactly what this does or something, you lose all credibility immediately, and then why am I even watching you? If you're not prepared to do the job. That's the first thing. Second thing, know the people you're going to cover. Assuming that you're going to be covering a tournament with a lot of like some name players and stuff like Reed Duke and Todd Anderson and Jerry Thompson and stuff like that. Know their accomplishments, know why they matter, know why they're on camera, and be able to explain that narrative and who those people are to the viewers at home. Third, I would practice cutting out your likes and and uhs and stuff like that, so that you are not saying them much during coverage. If you watch professional broadcasters, you'll find that they don't really use those words at all. And that is where I would start.
Thing that I would sort of add to give a little bit more context to that. The first bit, I think what you talked about is really important. A lot of people watching at home, like let's assume that the average person watching at home is someone who enjoys Magic, right? That's a fair assumption.
Yeah.
A lot of people who enjoy Magic enough to watch a broadcast are not really good enough to understand the nuances of professional level play, but they do know what the cards do. So if you don't know what the cards do, it really smacks your credentials and makes you seem lazy or incompetent. If you are maybe a little soft in terms of, well, here's the nuances behind this play, here's why this person did A instead of B. Of course, you want to be good at that stuff. But if you're not, it will get lost on the average viewer. Most of them are just not playing the game at that level to understand, you talking about the second best play versus the third best play instead of the best play versus the second best play. But if you don't know what the cards do, it's like, look at a commentator for NFL. Some of them talk about the nuances of the strategy of the game or the coverages or whatever more or less than others. That doesn't really impact me. But if the color commentator doesn't know the rules, then I'm like, bad. Okay, this is just this person. Like, what are they doing here?
Yep.
And I would say that I am, as an NFL viewer, a pretty good comparison for how a lot of Magic viewers are as Magic players.
Sure.
And consumers.